Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to our third Clan Wars. I'm really excited for this one just because we absolutely smashed, as you can tell, 81 to 33. I think the other clan actually gave up about 12 hours into the war or something like that and they didn't attack anymore. Anyways, let's take a look at some of the attacks that I did. The first one was using the wipe strategy again. The only difference this time is that I used 4 P.E.K.K.A.s instead of the typical 3 that I've been doing. Um, so what I'm going to do first is lure out the clan castle like always. The strategy that I wanted to do while I'm kind of luring these guys out is deploy a P.E.K.K.A down here to take out this compartment, deploy 2 up here to work their way in towards the middle, and then deploy 1 on the side to kind of break into where the archer is and then work its way down the sides. So that way you take care of all the defenses. Anyways, still working on the clan castle. We got all of them out. We're luring them up to the top, and we're going to try to take those guys out as well as the king at the very beginning. So just bunching them up here again. I was taking my time because I didn't really know where I wanted to position them, but so I finally get them together, and I decided that was good enough. So I dropped the lightning on top of it to take care of the archers and weaken the wizards at the very least. Drop a couple archers to try to help finish them off, and then I drop my clan castle to take out the wizards and the king. I wasn't planning to drop a P.E.K.K.A there initially, but since I had troops that would have gone destroyed, I decided to drop him and some wall breakers to break in. He luckily turns around and heads towards the middle. Drop another P.E.K.K.A to back him up, and then the heroes so they can make their way towards the middle. I drop a rage to help them work their way in, and then I drop the P.E.K.K.A on the left side and help that get in as well. One of the P.E.K.K.A straight off to the right side, but it's okay because I dropped the other one and a couple wall breakers to back him up and get in. Unfortunately, on the right side, they didn't go all the way to the defenses and swerved away on the right side, but it wasn't a big deal, just because the wizards are following to take out the defenses. In the middle, obviously, we worked our way in, took out the clan castle, and the troops are still kind of just making their way through. Isn't really a huge issue here at this point. It's going fairly well just because we've taken out most of the defenses and we've still got P.E.K.K.As and a ton of wizards up. So that's generally how I like to do it if I'm running this composition. I try to deploy around as many defenses as possible and have the P.E.K.K.As tank them and have the wizards take them out first and then work my way towards the other side of the base where there aren't as many defenses to just finish off the other buildings. If you deploy on the side where there are way too many distracting buildings, the defenses will eventually wear out your P.E.K.K.As and then take out the wizards. So going to the next attack, it was my first time doing a Balloonion attack. Didn't really know what I was doing, but I figured I'd give it a shot just because we were doing really well and then we had nothing to lose. So I'll drop troops in the very middle there to lure out the clan castle. Unfortunately, I had to drop more than I wanted to just because the defenses took them out so quickly, and so it was a little bit hard to lure them out, so I just wanted to make sure that I'd gotten them all out before I bring them all the way up. So dropping a couple troops to lure them up. Unfortunately, the Archer Queen keeps taking them out. So I decided to just drop the king so that he'll stay up and lure the troops up, and the wizards behind him to back him up to take out the other clan castle troops. The clan castle is level 6 balloons. Unfortunately, I don't have level 6 balloons, I only have level 5. So they're working their way down towards the middle. I'm going to drop them to try to get to both air defenses followed by minions, and then use a rage here on both sides. So they'll work their way in, take out those defenses. They were taking a lot of damage for being level 5, which I didn't realize they would. I probably should have used heal spells right here, instead I waited a little bit too long and lost too many balloons. I didn't realize the left side was getting completely wiped out by this time. So anyways, I only have like 3 or so balloons left, and that's obviously not really enough to finish off the rest of the base. But I dropped my last healing spell just to try to keep him up and get a few percentage points, and I'm able to get the 50% at the very least. But not the best raid in the world. It's the first time I've ever used Balloonion. Actually, I really don't like the composition just because it takes too long, and I don't like waiting that long for my troops to train. But in retrospect, what I'll probably do next time is, I mean, I still need more spaces for my Town Hall level 9. I need to get the balloons up to level 6, and my minions are all level 1s, which probably doesn't help either, so... Anyways, a couple things to work out. Let's take a look at my defense. So I only got 1 start again, which was really nice. This guy ran into the same problem as the guy last time did, where he tries to lure out my clan castle with a hog, except there's a Tesla there and troops killing any defensive attacking troops that try to come in. So he actually sits here for quite a while thinking about what to do, and he makes a poor decision in a little bit. But what I probably would have done was deployed a couple more hogs to take out the Tesla and make their way in to lure out the clan castle troops, take those out, and then deploy the rest of his troops. But you'll see here he drops all of his dragons at one time, and then all of his hogs, which make their way in, and finally pull out the clan castle, and the wizards absolutely just wreck this guy. All the hogs get taken down fairly quickly, and all he has left are a couple dragons flying around. So they do some damage to one of the dragons there, but otherwise don't take him out or survive long enough to take him out. You'll notice that my expos are set to ground. I actually forgot to switch those to air and ground. During the last clan war, my expos were still building, so I wasn't able to switch them to air and ground. They're automatically set to ground, and I completely forgot to switch it during this attack. But anyways, the air defenses are going to take out the dragons before they're able to take out much more. Archer is going to take out the king on the left side. And all that's left are a couple barbs, the queen with like no health left, and a couple archers. So they'll make their way in, the archer tower will take out the queen, and the mortar will take out the rest of the archers. And this guy apparently had some troops or spells left or something, but he's kind of looking at the base and just wondering what happened because he 3-starred the last one that he hit. He was actually fairly high on the enemy team. He was ranked 5 or 6 or something. You can see I was ranked like 18 or so. But overall, a good defensive win, I'd say. I mean, I would have liked to not have been 1-starred, but I need to do something to fix getting or giving away 1-star just from having so many buildings outside. But I guess we'll work on that later. Anyways, so that's pretty much it. The war, again, went really well. If you want me to try other attacks like a WiPe or giant healers or anything, please comment and let me know, and I'll work on giving those a shot. If you want me to keep working on Balloonion to see if I can get it to work, I can give it a shot too. Maybe I'll try it on a Town Hall 8 or something a little bit lower, just because my troops aren't that great right now. Yeah, just let me know. So otherwise, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next clan war.